It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Just about set to go now. And now here's the starter for the National League, Angel Dominguez. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
First pitch, 7:05.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Fouled off left side. 1 out, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
And the 0-1. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. 1-2 to count. Judge rips that one back there. And it is gone. He circles the bases. It's 1-0.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Joe Adell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 out, space is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. See! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hank makes the catch, and that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab here, Jeffrey Springs. What do we need to know here?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence, and if he is, he should be just fine.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one back there, going gone. That one felt good, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Hank Aaron will hit next. And that one ripped into right. He's got it. One away. Here's Matt Olson. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Olson swings and drives it deep to right. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's the left fielder, Michael Harris II. Lifted in the air, right field. Judge puts it away, and that is that. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even at one apiece. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Josh Bell.
First baseman, Josh Bell.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon, and strike two. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Swings through that one out in front that time.
I got a ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Jorge Polanco, the next to hit, takes ball one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Popped up. Lindor pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. AL down quietly. Score remains deadlocked. Back here in Philadelphia, here is Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now here is Hunter Goodman, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Riley. Fires to the plate. Safe. It's 2-1.
Waste no time there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
First and second, no outs. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Smash down the left field line. Ward makes the grab. And there's one away.
Number 22.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Joe Rios. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground to third. Ramirez toss to second, and that's 2. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. On to the third inning. Here's Adley Rutschman. Dominguez back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Witt takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Fought off foul. 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. American League goes down in order, and our score remains 2-1. So a lefty out of the pen, Carlos Rodon.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. Tattooed and gone. A gigantic blast. It's 3-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now, Hank Aaron. This one smoked on its way out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 4-1.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Matt Olson up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. They'll circle the bases. It's 5-1.
Try to slide it to start off the at-bat, and man, did it backfire. He clearly wasn't fooled on that pitch. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Next to hit, Michael Harris II. Line drive, base hit. Here is Austin Riley. Singled and scored his first time. Witt. Over to Polanco. They get one. Now to first, and it's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Hunter Goodman. A single his first time. Out towards right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. On to inning number 4. The NL leads this one 5-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. Here is Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Rios has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Joe Adele. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Joe Adele.
On the ground, right side. Albies slings to first, and there are 2 outs. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Flied to right his first time. Freddie Fermin, the new catcher now. Also into the ball game, Bryce Terang. He's in at shortstop.
Freddie Fermin.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Number 2.
Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball to the right side. Throws to first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of inning number. Shane Bieber gets handed the rock out of the pen. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. RBI single his last time up. Fly ball to right. Hauls it in, and there's one away. This is Bryce Terang taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. In the air, out towards left center. 2 away now.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
In the air to left center. Ward sizing it up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Josh Bell at the plate now.
American League. First baseman, Josh Bell.
Swinging a foul straight back. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That one is absolutely belted. Harris racing after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it across, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Here's a big power threat. Taylor Ward. So coming into the game now on defense, Matt Chapman. He's the new third baseman.
Now playing third base.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Matt Chapman.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Strikeout number 8.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Number 25. Brent Rooker.
And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Just
That's
missed.
inside.
That's towards center. Rios sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that is that. Pitching change here. Kyle Bradish.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Into left center for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Now, Hank Aaron. He's already homered in this game.
Henry Aaron.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. 1 at second.
He's out.
How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Matt Olson.
And the batter now, Matt Olson. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 6-1, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now the left fielder, Brent Rooker, came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. This one in the air, right field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners Stand Up to Cancer and reaffirm our commitment to the fight against cancer. Major League Baseball, its fans, players, and coaches are united in our determination to defeat this disease for our friends, our families, and our communities. For more information and how you can help, go to standuptocancer.org. Now into the ball game on defense, Rafael Devers. He takes over as the new first baseman. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Victor Vodnik.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Rutschman stands in now and watches strike one. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him. To sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Trey Turner into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Over to first, and Witt is out. So 2 down now, and here is Bo Bichette. 0 for 2 in this one. That clips the zone. Strike one. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. National Leaguer is out in front. 6-1. On the mound now, Luis Castillo.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Line drive, base hit. At the plate, Freddie Fermin. Getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th after subbing it on defense. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Chapman on his way to third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Trey Turner. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Bryce Terang getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. A bunt, and it's popped up. Polanco snags it on the run. And now, Joe Rios. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And first offering is fouled off. Rios with 4 runs batted in his last game. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that ends the inning. Leaguers strand a couple. They lead it though 6-1. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Byron Buxton.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Foul ball.
Love seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boog. Doing that consistently lets your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
In time to Devers, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Cody Bellinger, 1 out, the base is empty for him. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Victor Vodnik won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. A new pitcher in the game, Reynaldo Lopez. He's into the game with the bases empty. He swings and fouls one off. Lopez winds and deals. And that drops in for a strike. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and that's ball one. The other way, and he beats the shift, and it's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. So now a pinch hitter, Alex Bregman.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Bellinger leads off first with one away. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Tyler Soderstrom. Runner on first with two gone for him. Now into the game, Keibert Ruiz. He takes over behind the play. Also entering the game, Wilson Contreras. He takes over as the new first baseman. Inside, just missed. This one in the air. Turner. And that is that. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The NL is on top, 6-1. New pitcher on now, Cade Smith. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. On the ground, right side, Polanco tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Not much question that Citizens Bank Park is a hitter-friendly field. Lots of homers and triples to be had with this outfield design. In the air, right side, Buxton brings it in. 2 up, 2 down.
You know, from an outfielder's perspective, that right center field power alley can be tough to play, but the odd angles in left center field aren't much easier. Definitely an interesting layout.
Out to short, Witt. The throw to first, and Contreras is retired. And talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done. Back here in Philadelphia, now at the plate, Taylor Ward. Lopez back to work. Lopez, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropped, and he's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Reynaldo Lopez gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn to their closer, Yohan Duran. Polanco in the box again, takes a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Here's the 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. So coming into the game now on defense, Miguel Andujar. He'll be out in left field. Also into the ball game, Bryce Harper. He takes over as the new first baseman. Swings through that. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the American League. The lead remains 5. It's 6. Dennis Santana on a pitch out of the pen here. Here's Miguel Andujar, getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. That one out to right. Buxton makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out. And here is Matt Chapman, and he's already singled in this game. Liner, base hit. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And first offering is fouled off. Chapman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one the other way. Brings it in. The throw in.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Trey Turner now 0 for 1 so far. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 1 left for the National Leaguers. They still lead it though, 6-1. Top 9, and it'll get started with a pinch hitter, Chase Meidroth.
And they've got a lot of work to do, but it's going to have to start with him at the plate.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Headed towards the corner. Aaron on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball.
comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Yohan Duran done for the night, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Tom Glavine takes over on the mound. And that one fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. And that one off the outside edge. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Julio Rodriguez.
And what a great guy to be able to turn to off the bench, huh?
Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get. American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Kerry Carpenter, a runner on first with 2 gone for him. Ripped to third. And that'll do it.
Well, I'm a little biased towards the American League, having spent my entire career on that side of things. But you got to tip your cap to the National League All-Stars today. They came out knowing that they had a tough opponent on the other side. They gave the fans a nice show, but they go back into the clubhouse with the W.
6-1 is your final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.